Mr. Gordon picked me up and put me on his lap.
He would put his hand on my bottom while he talked to me.
And he kissed me on the lips.
Tonight on 48 Hours.
I didn't do anything to any of these children.
A popular teacher
who is incapable of doing harm to a child,
facing the end of his career.
They would like me to go away quietly.
This is a railroad, this is a scam, this is a sham.
Students who say he must face up to a dark secret.
In a way, he raped me.
I had no idea what she was talking about.
What you have here is a nice man who does bad things to young girls.
Don't buy into this nonsense.
Who's telling the truth?
It really split the community in half.
As the school board listens to the evidence,
He touched me a lot.
He leaned down and he kissed me on the lips.
you decide.
He never did anything wrong. He was a good teacher. People shouldn't go around touching people. It's just not right.
I don't touch children inappropriately.
When does a teacher's touch go too far?
There's the slightest possibility that he's guilty. I don't want him in a classroom.
Tonight, join Dan Rather with correspondents Harold Dow, Phil Jones, Erin Moriarty, Richard Schlesinger, and Susan Spencer. Hours, a teacher's touch. From New York, here is Dan Rather.
Good evening. It's that time of year again when millions of children get ready to return to school. Maybe you know the classes your kids will take, even know the teachers, but for some parents, there are things you will never know until it's too late. Consider this. Experts say that most children sexually abused by a teacher will not report it. But as we first told you last year, that is not what happened in suburban Washington, D.C., where a teacher stood accused by his students. He denied any wrongdoing. Was he lying, or were his students? 48 Hours was there as a community confronted the consequences of a teacher's touch.
The earlier accident was at Duke Street in the left lane with the...
It's rush hour in Washington, D.C. Thousands of commuters head home to Fairfax County, Virginia.
Just after Route 66, a vehicle fire...
Ask most of them why they make the trek, and they will give you one reason. Their kids.
One of the reasons we moved here was because of the excellent school system, the reputation that it had.
It seems so idyllic. But this community's tranquility has been shattered by scandal. At the center of the storm is this man, Craig Gordon.
For life, for opportunity, for friendship and fellowship, we thank you, Lord. Amen.
He was a physical education teacher for 21 years. Gordon was popular with both parents and students, and was even nominated as Teacher of the Year. But now his boss, School Superintendent Robert Spillane, wants him out.
Mr. Gordon's reputation has been tarnished enough that I just can't imagine at this point any school accepting him.
Why? Because Gordon stands accused of kissing and fondling a number of his female students.
And Mr. Gordon pulled me down and sat me down on his lap. He would come and he would put his hand on my bottom while he talked to me, and he would slowly rub it around.
I didn't do anything to any of these children, and I never would. Keep turning.
Gordon is the father of 4 children.
Okay, look at me. I have not done anything wrong. Okay, you're all set. I'm a good family man.
I know him better than any person in this whole world. We're a very open couple to each other. We talk about everything. We always have.
He has been married to Kathleen for 14 years.
I've never had an ounce of doubt because I know him and I know he couldn't do it.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Dad.
Bye.
She, too, is a school teacher in Fairfax County.
I'm outraged that children can say something and then all that's said to you is that if a child says it, it makes it so. There's no proof, there's no nothing. It's just not what I thought America was. I thought you were presumed innocent, and that's not the way it is. Somebody says it, you're guilty.
Together, the Gordons have decided to try and save Craig's job and reputation by challenging the school administration's attempt to fire him.
As teachers, we have the right to a public hearing, an open public hearing.
They would like me to go away quietly. Just want to clear my name.
They offered to let him resign. They said, just walk away. And he said, I'm not resigning from this job.
Hang in there. Thank you. Going public was the only way that I felt I could get a just, verdict out of all of this, that people had to hear both sides.
And I say it here tonight again on his behalf, Craig Gordon has done nothing wrong. Nothing.
Going public means putting his life as a teacher on trial, with the county school board acting as judge and jury.
Right now, I'm reporting live outside the auditorium. Craig Gordon has maintained his innocence from the beginning.
It also means enduring a public spectacle.
And do you believe your husband is totally innocent?
Absolutely.
Constitution of the United States.
Gordon's attorney is Stephen Stone.
What are we asking for in this hearing? This. We want these rights.
What's at stake here is a whole process of teaching. Kids are making complaints. They're not being critically questioned. They're not being properly assessed or investigated. And despite a teacher who can have an entire excellent career record, it doesn't count. This is a fight.
Don't buy into this nonsense.
And this is a serious fight.
This is a manufactured, created case for one purpose, to get this teacher.
And this is a fight that we intend to win.
We'd just like to be back to being a regular old family.
Realistically, is that ever going to happen?
I know people have all read about it, so I know it'll be in the back of people's memories. But we keep saying we know the truth. We know the truth is going to come out. We'll get on with things. No, I don't think our life will ever be exactly the same as it was before.
Nor will life be the same in the community surrounding Virginia Run Elementary School.
It's really split the community in half.
The case has split families, too.
I never noticed anything bad about him. He never did anything wrong. He was a good teacher, and he was really nice.
11th grader Nancy McDonald was a former student of Gordon's at Virginia Run.
He went around hugging people and stuff.
So was her younger sister, Sherry.
It's just people shouldn't go around touching people. It's just not right. Being a gymnastic coach, you have to do that to make sure they're safe. And since you've never taken gymnastics before, you wouldn't know what it's like to be spotted. He'd hug people even when he wasn't doing gymnastics. How many people? Did you see it once and you're blowing it out of proportion?
When you listen to this, your two daughters who have different views on this, what do you think as the mother?
If
he
there's the slightest possibility that he's guilty, I don't want him in a classroom.
Do you feel sad about this?
Yeah, because if he's innocent, it's a real waste of a career and everything. And then if he's guilty and he goes off free, that's bad too.
As the hearings get underway, that is the dilemma facing the school board as it hears hours of conflicting testimony.
My name is Linwood Oaks.
One of the first witnesses is Gordon's former principal.
What perspective can you offer about...
Oaks is considered a friendly witness for Gordon.
Was he an effective teacher?
An extremely effective teacher, yeah.
But in cross-examination, there's a damaging revelation.
Mr. Oaks, are these notes of a meeting that you had with Mr. Gordon?
Yes.
Especially when questions are raised about private notes and disciplinary letters the principal wrote as far back as 20 years ago.
Mr. Gordon is really one of the only male teachers that you felt it was necessary to counsel or reprimand for holding, and again to quote the language, younger girls in his lap. Isn't that right?
That's true. This 1974 memo is one of 3 letters Linwood Oaks wrote to Craig Gordon. In it, he admonishes Gordon for driving girls around in his car without parental permission. The memo also says that Gordon allowed 6th grade girls to enter a darkened teacher's lounge while he was sitting inside. The school administration is using your writing to Mr. Gordon's file as an indication of a pattern of inappropriate behavior.
No matter what they saw in writing, He is incapable of doing harm to a child. He would never, I believe this with every cell in my body. This man would not, he is not capable of it.
In view of the schedule of the board, I think we're going to call it a night at this point.
Oh, those are reporters.
For the Gordons, this is only the beginning of a long and at times painful process.
Do you want to go back to teaching?
Is it worth going through this publicly?
Coming up,
And Mr. Gordon pulled me down and sat me down on his lap.
the case against Craig Gordon.
And then he leaned down and he kissed me on the lips.
He kissed me on the lips.
When 48 Hours continues.
Did you tell anybody about this kiss?
No.
And why not?
Because it was our little secret.
I was thinking about getting married again.
Bill, Marcia's 10 years older than you.
What difference does that make? Sometimes I wish my family wasn't so connected.
Mom says when you're 50, she'll be 60.
Talk to them, Sam.
Mom, what if he was 10 years older than her?
That's different.
She loves him, Mom. That's what matters.
The next day, I got a message, but it wasn't for me.
Marcia.
It said, "Welcome to the family, Marcia. Love, Mom and Dad."
The blackened coil unwind. In the darkness, nighthawks climb. As shadows creep, here we lie in perfect sleep. Serta, we make the world's best mattress.
Now's the best time to pick up top-quality Michelin tires during the 30th anniversary sale at Sears. All Michelins are on sale at great savings, featuring the Michelin Road Handler at our lowest prices of the year. Hurry in. You won't find this deal anywhere but Sears.
For $30,000, you could get a Mercedes C220 and finish the quarter mile in a time of 17 seconds. For $43,000, you could get a Lexus GS 300 and finish with a slightly better time. Or for $15,000, you could get a Nissan Altima, save a great deal of money, and have the best time of all. Now lease the Altima GXE for 0 down and $249 a month for 36 months.
Diet Dr. Pepper, the taste you've been looking for.
American Journal with Nancy Glass.
American Journal, weekdays at 5 on West Michigan's Channel 3.
Elon, tonight on The Late Show.
He said he loved me
And he kissed me on the lips. And he said, why don't we make this our little secret?
And sat down in his chair and picked me up and put me on his lap, rocking.
Over 9 days of hearings, the girls make their charges against Craig Gordon in excruciating detail.
I felt his penis on the lower of my back.
I only met him once when I took my daughter into school one day, and he came over and he hugged her. And I said, "Oh, who was that?" And she said, "Oh, that's Mr. Gordon. Everybody likes Mr. Gordon."
It seemed very natural.
Yes.
At the time.
At the time.
The parents of one of the accusers.
Would you please identify yourself by number?
Student number 3.
Like their 13-year-old daughter, they asked that their faces not be shown.
Did you have the opportunity to see how he treated girls as compared with boys?
He usually paid more attention to the girls.
There were several girls who were going to testify. Once they heard that it was going to be a public hearing, that intimidated a lot of the girls, and several of them backed out from testifying.
I either sat in Mr. Gordon's office or...
Student number 3 tells the board that when she frequently had to sit out gym classes in the 5th grade, Gordon would put her in his office.